people, how y'all doing? This is my second video that I'm doing right now. I'm trying to put as many videos. I haven't been putting on my old account probably just for maybe about. I put some old videos on my old account. I do it every day, but since I have this new account, I just decided that I would put more videos up on this account too. It don't make no sense to upload your other upload videos and load the channel up with videos on one channel all the time and does not load videos up on the other channel. It's like buying different types of items that you need in your house, like food items and stuff, and you're using some of the items, but the other items you don't never use. It would be like a waste of money. So that same thing applies when it comes down to my YouTube websites. That makes no sense to have all these websites or having these YouTube websites and not using them. So I'm going to use them. So this is probably about the 13th video that I done did over here. You know, this video is basically about religious people do not listen, and I just did another video about that. So far, I haven't. I guess you would ask the question, what are the reasons behind it? It's because everybody has their own beliefs. A lot of people is passionate about their beliefs. I'm trying to find like speak the solution about why the reason why religious people don't listen. Or maybe some people everybody believe differently. It's supposed to be one God. Now I'm not a Christian. I'm gonna say that now. I'm not a Christian. And I know a lot of people probably tired of me saying that, but I'm just being honest. I can't be nothing more than honest to you. But I just remove myself away from it. But I discuss religion, or I talk about the Bible, I talk about Christianity, based upon from a point of view of questioning it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Now, I know a lot of people say, well, you ain't supposed to question the higher power of God or whatever. You ain't supposed to do this and all but then by that logic, then there wouldn't be no need to study the Bible. Then what is the purpose of the Bible? The purpose of the Bible is like study. You're finding out about the God that you say you're supposed to be serving. You know what I mean? So that would not be logic according to based upon my opinion. You know what I mean? It wouldn't make sense to do that. If you say that, then that means that just throws everything in the book that we claim we believe away, and that's the Bible. You know what I mean? A lot of people say you ain't supposed to question certain things, you ain't supposed to do this, and you ain't. I don't believe that's not true. Uh, but the reason why religious people don't listen, I'm trying. Let me see if I can. I hope this video makes sense when I go back and view it. For several reasons. You know what I mean? Everybody, like over the years, centuries. I'm gonna say over this, not just over the years, but mainly over the centuries. Years and years ago, just think before we was born, people was killing people over the Bible. They were, because you had some people that had such a great zeal. There's a difference between having a zeal. A zeal, I would say, mean you're passionate about something, but it does not mean that you can be walking, doing things kind of mixture of wrong and stuff. You can probably think that you're doing it right, but down through the years, you have to come and you have to be corrected and be like, okay, I thought I was doing everything right, but I'm not really doing everything right. You would think that at that moment because you have the powers that be out there in the world that can convince you of certain. Knows how to have the power to convince people to believe whatever it is that they want to believe. That's why it's good to study whatever you can, study for yourself so you know. You know what I mean? And religion is one of the main things that's separated and dividing people. And because of that, I don't think we know our religious history. I would say I don't know all of my religious history. Because religion allows us to be blindfolded. Religion it tends to make some people stupid. You know what I mean? It tends to make people not have allow people is not to use common sense or have logic in certain things, and that is a lot of what's going on in it. You know what I mean? A lot of people, when it comes down to religion, they can't speak logical. They can't hold a logical conversation. People will go against certain things instead of looking for the logic in it. Yes, everybody can speak some truth. Yes, everybody does good things, you know what I mean? But you have to look underneath the surface because there is I just got finished doing a video just a minute ago how people can, the first thing people recognize is your appearance. You know what I mean? The power of appearance is very powerful. People not going to take time to look underneath the surface because they ain't going to know. All they going to know is something good. You know what I mean? Because all what they see on the outside, they're like, wow, this person looks good. He looks good from the outside. She looks good from the outside. But most people don't take time to use, like, okay, well, look, let me use a little logic behind this here. Does this person have a respectful character? Does this person, a lot of people don't look at that. The first thing that they notice, oh, he looks so nice, he looks so good, he looks beautiful, oh, you look nice with the suit you got on, oh, you look nice with this, oh, you look nice with that, oh, you look this, or you look that, or you look this here. You know what I mean? But uh most of the time we don't take time to really actually listen. Like, okay, if I tell somebody, okay, listen to me, there's a danger. The person means well, but there's a danger underneath the surface that's leading people in the wrong direction. Now, a lot of people is not going to too much look at that. They're going to be convinced by, for the most part, from what I have experienced, from looking at, they're going to be more convinced based upon what the person is doing. You know what I mean? And a lot of us, and let's just tell the truth and let's just be honest, a lot of us is convinced by how much people can do. It's like having the knowledge of knowing how to impress people is to believe in you. You know, you want somebody to believe in you. You want somebody to like you want to make yourself up to be this great person. I'm just using this as an example. You know what I mean? And you're doing all kinds of things is to make this person believe in you, fully in you. You know what I mean? Once you gain the confidence of that within people, then that's what people see. They see the part about well, okay, this person here, okay. We living in a society where it's just based upon impressing people. You know what I mean? It's not really about, okay, let me check this out and see if the whole truth is there. Let me look for some logic in this here. I know this may be good, or this person may be doing some good things, or whatever, or whatever. They may be doing some good things in Christianity or religion, but let's look a little deeper than that and look beyond. Is this person following 100% truth? You know what I mean? Is this person doing this or that? Now, I'm not attacking people now, but I'm just saying, most people don't take time to, okay, I understand the person is doing good. That's a good of what he's doing. But let's take a look at underneath the surface. Let's look and let's see what's mixed up and what's wrong with the danger underneath the surface. A lot of people ain't gonna want to take time to do that because I don't know, because they don't want to actually have this imaginary thought in their mind that this person could be bad. You know what I mean? People don't want to believe. It's like following a person your whole life, and it's like you find out years later that this person is this or that. It's a very negative thing, and when you hear it, it would be hard for you to process this because you have been so used to seeing this person being a powerful person and gaining all these people. You know what I mean? And you don't want to believe nothing negative about people that you so looked up to. You see what I'm saying? You tend to, like, no, don't say nothing bad about this person because all I can see is the good side of this person. You know what I mean? And you don't want to believe nothing else. You don't want to convince your heart and your mind that this is true. You know it's a reality and true, but you don't want to convince your mind, it's the process, that this is what I've been following all along. And I think that's the reason why a lot of people probably don't want to, religious people don't want to uh, don't listen. You know what I mean? To a degree. I'm not talking. This doesn't goes out. It doesn't go out to all people that are in Christianity. This just goes out to basically to, if you feel that this applies to you or whatever. You know. But at the same time, even if it applies, but don't take it. I'm not trying to attack anyone. I'm just pointing out certain things that I see in Christianity that I don't like. That's all I'm doing. But I am in no ways attacking the person. I'm not doing that. I'm just trying to address this to the best of my ability. I'm not speaking negative about it or anything of that nature, you know. Now, I'm not the smartest person in the world when it comes down to Christianity, or trying to break it down, or trying to use all these different forms of technical and artiques and, like artiquing people. Some people are very good at artiquing people when it comes down to the Bible, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that person is living it. It doesn't prove anything. It just means that they're very good at it, but at the same time, you have to look for logic in what this person is saying. I can sound good. I can be good at convincing people at doing it. You know what I mean? But the most important thing is that you want to look for that person to speak 100% logic, 100% logic. Now, some of this, the problem with I would say with religious people, when you speak or say that to them, that part goes over their head. What I just said, and that's the reason why you become frustrated when you're talking with people that supposed to be of Christianity or that upholds the standards of Christianity, and you be like, okay, I'm confused now. The Bible is totally thrown out of the picture. It's like most people are not trying to hear that, not the Bible. They just say, oh well, look, be quiet. I'm looking at this. Be quiet. I'm looking at that. Or be quiet. I'm just making up something. Be quiet. I'm looking at that. And you be like, okay, wait a minute, hold it now. I'm curious. The, but they leave it out the Bible, And it would though always pay attention to what you're listening to. That's all I'm gonna say. This is what I would say to people of faith or into Christianity, or whether say you fear God or whatever. It's not for me to judge that, but I will say this here: when you're listening to somebody speak to you on Christianity, this is one of the main key words. Listen and pay attention to what you're listening to, because you need to know what's going on underneath the surface. That's all I can tell you. I'm not the smartest person in the Bible or in Christianity or anything of that nature. But what I will, this is just me using my common sense to all of us. Let us pay attention to what's going on underneath the surface. And most of all, whatever it is that you want to know about Christianity and the Bible and religion, I'll leave this with you all. Please do me a favor. Study for yourself. Don't take no one or nobody's word for nothing. Study for yourself. That's all I can tell you, because I'm here to tell you that there are some powers that be out there that can convince you, even if you actually know what's right and what's wrong. It's still possible for you is to be anybody is to be deceived, whether it's in the church, whether you just can't just go by. Just study for yourself. That's all I can tell you. If there's anything that I've left out, then I'll come back and I'll talk to you guys a bit later. So until then, take care. I'm out.